All right, it is Memorial Day. Time to remember those who have paid with their lives so that people like me and you, we can go about our day, do what we love to do. We can work, we can be with friends and family. So thank you. So the question is, do we have dry conditions? Well, it's a great question. I think we actually will for a good chunk of the day, and here's why. We had a good batch of storms move through early this morning. That is left. What is back to the west over Jackson, southern Mississippi? A lot of this is going to fizzle out, I'm thinking, over the next several hours. We do still have a boundary in place, which means, well, we're going to have the potential for some redevelopment. However, I think that will take place later in the day. So temperatures in the low 70s, mid, even upper 70s, southern half of the state where we did not have the soaking rains overnight. And we're going to see conditional temperatures today in the mid to upper 80s. Now, notice the discrepancy. Hamilton, Huntsville, Birmingham, Gadsden, low to mid 80s. Okay, so why the heck is it 91 in Dothan, 92 in Andalusia? Well, those areas are probably going to see lesser rain coverage. And by that, everywhere has the potential for rain here today, but the coverage and the timing would probably be later in parts of the Wiregrass if we see it at all. The southern half of the state is going to be a little less prone to daily thunderstorms than the northern half of the state over the next several days. No surprise here with the lows. Again, we will be warm and muggy, upper 60s to low and mid 70s across much of the state. And then tomorrow, again, same deal, different day. Another round of thunderstorms, predominantly in the afternoon, and that will be very much tied to our actual temperatures. So look at the severe threat for today. It's actually for Memorial Day here. And we're probably looking at the stronger storms being back in Louisiana. And, looking at the picture here of the state, again, just removing this Sunday tag, we're talking about a marginal threat. Is it a threat? Sure. Will we have the chance for some stronger storms? Yes. You can say that about a lot of times, a lot of setups in the summer. So I've already shown the upper air look. It has not changed much, so I'm going to get right into our modeling here. So this is this morning at 10 o'clock. Okay? This is a look at one of the more credible short-range models. And through about 3 o'clock, there's not a whole lot doing here. We'll have isolated thunderstorms. It's pretty common with this setup. But the more organized rain is probably going to get here in the middle of the afternoon, perhaps into the evenings. This is at about 6 o'clock. Now what do we have? From the standpoint of coverage, well, we're probably looking at the western half of the state seeing the rain first. So we'll zoom into the Alabama view here. And if you are over in, say, Tuscaloosa, in Aliceville, in Demopolis, all the way down really to Mobile, we're looking at this is a window of, highest rain chances west of I-65. So the timing is certainly going to be different depending on where we're at across the state. So let's move to about 9 o'clock. Okay, now most of the rain has shifted east of I-65. Okay, so by this point, cookout's probably done, grilling probably done, outdoor events probably done, but you get the idea. We've got several hours here before we have to deal with the rain. This batch moves out. How about Tuesday? Guess what? We once again have a period here, 9:30, where all the rain is to the south and west. We don't have rain here to start the day. So again, outdoor activities. If you have if your yard's in a constant state of needing attention, like mine is, we will have a few hours on Tuesday before the rain and thunderstorms get here. So primarily be in the early to mid-afternoon Tuesday. Timing's a little bit sooner than it is on Monday, but this pattern does not end here. It will continue Wednesday into Wednesday afternoon. Coverage a little bit lesser so. It's a good sign. I think Monday, Tuesday, our highest coverage days. Wednesday, I think will be decent coverage, but not to the same extent. Thursday, we move into the afternoon. This is at 4 o'clock. Pretty decent coverage on Thursday. These models are going to change run to run. The pattern does not. So I lean towards, okay, we've got the tropical air, we've got the short waves. Look for consistent rain, thunderstorm chances through the end of the week. And I think by the weekend, well, look at that. What is that? That is clearing skies. That is a front moving through, folks. And I think that is going to give us some cooler temperatures by the end of the week. So with that in mind, here's a look at our rain totals for the next 7 days. And I think for the most part, we're going to be looking at the highest totals right smack in the middle of the state, lesser so in the extreme southeast and perhaps extreme northwest. So we will certainly be looking at some changes by the weekend here. Let's move ahead to at least Saturday morning. How about that? So here's our highs Friday at 3. Now, keep in mind, this is one model run. This is going to be the cool model. This is the GFS. This is looking at high resolution 2-meter temperatures. Okay? I don't think it'll be 69 in Montgomery. If it is, it's raining. You don't get a temperature of 69 degrees this time of year, 72 degrees, without rain or significant cloud cover. The sun's angle's too good, too significant. I would not, however, be surprised if we have these temperatures move in here as part of some cooler air associated with a front. This would be a cold front here, and it's not going to get everywhere, but we could see some 50s well into central Alabama. Wiregrass, I'd hold off. I don't know that we will get that cool, but the point is, at the end of this road, we do have some cooler air, so that's for the weekend. And again, no washouts here the next couple of days. We will keep an eye out for the daily evening rain chances here. So be safe. Have a wonderful Memorial Day. Again, thank you for everyone who has family members who have given their lives for this country. It means the world for us to be able to do things on a day-to-day basis. So have a safe Memorial Day. See you back here on Tuesday.